let's take a look at Tarrant County so you guys know what the year-on-year looked like from May of 2025 compared to May of 2024. So those of you that don't know, Tarrant County is like basically Fort Worth, Texas, and the surrounding smaller cities they're in. So average sales price right now for Tarrant County is $440,830. So basically $441, and that is down 3.1% compared to the same time last year. Average list price, so this is what the homes go on the market for, not what they sell for, $533,527. That is up 7.8%. Okay, pay attention to that number. Sales price average is $440, list price average is $533. Average price per square foot is $197. That's down 1.5%. I know a lot of people love the price per square foot averages. Median to average days on market. So this tells you how long it's actually taking homes to sell. So that if you're a buyer, you can gauge how long you have to make an offer. If you're a seller, then you can time when you want to put your home on the market, knowing how long it's going to roughly take on average so that you can figure out your next move and where you're moving to. 23 days to 46 days is the average, median to average days on market. That is up 17.9%. So basically up 18%. So bear that in mind, because the more homes we have for sale, the more choices buyers have, the longer it takes homes to sell generally. Average list price to sold price ratio. This one is key. It's key when you're writing an offer, and it's key when you're selling a property, because it tells you what to expect out of your net when you sell the property, so your proceeds. And as a buyer, this proves to you where you can offer on a home. We're seeing 96.4% is the average list to sold price ratio for Tarrant County, which is down a full 1% compared to the same time last year. So if you use the average list price of $533,527, as a homeowner, if you put your house on the market for $533 and some change, you can expect $514,000 and some change. So basically, you're going to expect to lose or come down about $20,000. This is not including price drops, okay? This is not original list prices. This is list price at the time that it went under contract, okay? That's a key difference right there. Month supply is 3.9 months. That is up 25.8%. So we're not officially in a buyer's market for Tarrant County, because an official buyer's market is anything of 6 months plus. So we're at 3.9 months and up 25.8%. That's a trend. That's something to watch, okay? Homes for sale right now in Tarrant County, 7,059. That is up. Another trend to watch. It's up 21.1%. So as a homeowner, if you're waiting to sell your home, this tells you a lot of other people are having those same thoughts, and they have beat you to the punch and they're already on the market. When there's more houses on the market, buyers have more choices. When there's more choices, buyers pay less, okay? Pendings. So this is homes that are on the market that went under contract. 2,030. That is down 4.1%. We can all throw all the houses in the world on the market, but what matters is when they go under contract and when they close, okay? Closed 2,161. That is down 5.8% for May of this year compared to May of last year. That's key, okay? So when we're seeing more houses go on the market and less closings, what does that mean? It means there's more leftover inventory. What does that mean? It means buyers have more choices. It means buyers take longer to decide, and the longer they take to decide, the better offer they can get, which means less money for you when you're selling the home, and a better deal for the buyers, okay? This next part is key, okay? So stick with me on this one. This is concessions. Concessions mean what amount of money does the seller pay towards the buyer's closing costs. This is not buyer's agency commission, okay? There's an entire lawsuit about that. I'm going to shoot some more videos on that. It's not the same thing as what their agent makes, okay? So concessions, out of those 2,161 homes that did sell in Tarrant County, 1,203 paid concessions. That is 56%. That's nearly 60% of homeowners that were selling their house paid the buyer's closing costs. Buyers, do you hear this? Do you hear all the cool ways that you can use that money to help your cash to closing amount, to help buy down your rates, etc., etc., etc.? All of these things equals better monthly payments, okay? Out of those that paid concessions, under 10,000 was 824 home sales, which was just over 68%, at 68.49%. 10,000 to 20,000 in concessions, like towards their closing costs, okay? Just line item. Oh, you don't have to bring this 10 grand to closing now. It's pretty sweet. 313. That's 26% of those that paid concessions. 20 grand concessions, $20,000, 66 home sales, so 6%. So anything above $10,000 in concessions was 32% of those that paid concessions. So 56% of the homes that actually sold paid towards the buyer's closing costs. Tell me in the comments if you already knew this. Tell me in the comments if what you would like to see as far as a closing concession. Like, could that help you if you're buying a home? Does it help you as a home seller, as a homeowner? Know that this is a strategy and what you're actually working with, so you can see what buyers are expecting, and then you can clearly make a decision on how you want to work your strategy to sell your house. Tell me in the comments if you find this helpful, because I'm curious to know.